All right, all right, all right. Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. This is from the Quran, Surah 13, Ayat 11. Yeah, I quote the Bible a lot. I quote the Quran as well. They're both spiritual literatures, and those who read the Bible, it would benefit you if you read the Quran as well. After all, there's one God. All right, what does this surah says? What does this says? It says, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Now you can relate that to the Bible when it says the kingdom of God is within. So people telling you heaven is when you die and hell is when you die, they've been lying to you. You can even go to the lost chapter, lost book of St. Thomas, and it tells you if God is in the sky, the birds is closer to the kingdom of God than you. If God's in the sea, the fish is closer to the kingdom of God, kingdom of heaven, than you are. And you are supposed to be dominant over all these life forms. So how can that be? If God's heaven is in the sky, no, no, no. He says the kingdom of God is within you. And until you change your condition, God can't do nothing with you. You're going to keep suffering, praying to God to do this, to do that, and you stay the same. You stay the same low vibrating person, which means you stay in a hell of a low, hellish condition, and then you want God to change your condition. No, you got to change. And we're talking about vibration. Smart in reality, y'all. Y'all haven't got this book yet? I'm going to stop advertising soon. I'm going to take it down. But I will be quoting from it from time to time. So those who coming on in the future, they won't know what I'm talking about because I've already invited the people who are to hear this to get the book to improve their life. Now, you may get it and still may not understand it. Just hold on to it. It's going to come some point in time you're going to increase your, let's say, your thinking ability, and you'll be able to understand it. I bought many books just because I liked the title and I couldn't understand what was being said. But as the years pass by, now I look for those books because I'm ready now to receive the wisdom within those books. Yeah, it may take years. It depends on you. It could take minutes or months or weeks. It depends on how soon you change your way of thinking. And that don't mean you got to be poverty stricken to think wrong. Most people, let's say a lot of people who are very well off in life, they still operating off a low frequency. We call it the primal mind. They got to fight or flight every little thing. Why? Because they are frightened that they're going to lose what they have. Let's say if somebody who's, he has a product in a community, He's helping people to get remedy at law. Okay, very prosperous person. Let's say they are very prosperous. Why are they always in a turmoil in their mind? Because in their thinking, I got to keep this material. If this person is thinking different than me, that's a threat to me. I got to keep my stronghold because if people not following me, I can lose everything I have. That's why some of them get so upset and bent out of shape because they're afraid of losing their material. They can't relax. And by not being able to relax, they cannot accept, they cannot access the the heaven. You know, heaven is a state of mind where you relax. You're not worried about anything. You can't get there if you're always worried about losing your material. And that's where a lot of rich people live. They're always trying to figure out how to pay for this, how to keep this I got. So it's they unable to relax. Yeah, they stay up all night because they can't sleep. They're so afraid of losing the material. That's why it said a rich man cannot enter the kingdom of God. Not because being rich is a sin, it's because they want to hold on to it, the material, making it more important than the uh, the unseen. In other words, you can have everything in life spiritually, then everything else is going to come to you. But if you put the material ahead of the the uh, the mental, that's backwards. You're always going to be fear of losing it because you put the cart before the horse. You got to be spiritually rich first, and then come the material, the physical. So if you did it the wrong way, if you got your material wealth and didn't have the spiritual wealth, yeah, you always fear of losing it. You always held that more important than the spiritual. Now, me, for example, yeah, I've had a lot of physical wealth, but I don't hold that as important as my spiritual wealth. So I'm always at peace with myself. I'm not ready to fight at the drop of a hat. I'm not upset. I'm chilling because I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm chilling. So I have more than you have in the spiritual. You may have it in the physical, but that don't mean nothing because you don't have peace of mind. I have peace of mind, man. I'm in heaven. You can't touch me. But I can irk you just by not being ego driven, by not being egocentric. You care about all that stuff, man. You care about these material things. You can't take it with you. You're gonna leave it behind anyway. So people seek a heavenly life, being close to the creator of peace. Because that hell, what Satan says gives you everything, yeah, he can take it away too. That's why Jesus said, "Hey, get behind me. Get away from me." He didn't say get behind me. He said get away from me. It's better to be a spiritual minded person than a physically minded. Because that material is going to leave you, boy. You can't hold on to that forever. Give it up. Enjoy the peace of mind that life brings you. That is worth all the material wealth in the world. Because that's what Satan was offering Jesus. He said, "I give you all this gold, anything you want." Jesus saying, "Hey, I got all that already. I got the vibration of it, meaning I don't need it physically to bring me peace and comfort. I already got that. That's why people have this wealth because they want to be at peace. They want to have comfort. They don't want to have to worry about taking care of themselves. But they got it and they still worry. They're still fighting every idea that threatens it because they don't have the spiritual. So the bottom line is outsmarting reality, meaning outsmarting yourself. If your reality is not based in the right vibration, the right frequency. If your reality is based in the wrong frequency, you need to outsmart that reality because it's not serving you. See, you need to serve it. Correction. It needs to serve you. All the riches and prosperity, it's supposed to be serving you. You're not supposed to be serving it. You got to change this. You got to upgrade that, change this. You're always working for it. It's got you. It got you being their slave. You got all these cars, right? You got to take care of them. You're a slave to the cars. So you can't have relaxation. You can't be at peace. You always got the material that you're afraid of losing. Just a hint to the wise. Better to have peace of mind, better be in heaven than to have all the material wealth and be in hell. Because you know who gave you that wealth, right? You know who gave it to you. He'll take it away. Okay, you don't know who gave it to you? I give you a hint. Where did you get it from? Okay, that's who gave it to you. So outsmart your own reality and you'll be at peace. That's what we meant when it says God cannot change a people until they change their own condition. Because God is in you. If you worship somebody outside of you, you'll never have heaven. You always will be in a hell of a condition. Because you're looking for something outside of you to come and change you. What kind of sense does that make? You want to change, but you don't want to do the work. You want somebody else to come and change you. You see how slavery they have made you in their religion? They made you blind, deaf, and dumb, thinking something outside of you is going to help you. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, thank those who come here, who comment, like, and subscribe. And thank those who do not do any of that. Just come here and listen. Think they're stealing something. Thank you. Keep doing it. See what that gets you.